Hello, everybody. Andy HG here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing some commentary over some past Remember This episodes. Now, why is this? Well, we're about to hit the 5th year of the series, and to begin, let's start with the first episode. Now, I know some people might consider the first DS episode the beginning, but that was a completely unplanned video as opposed to Noid, which was completely scripted and all that, and watching it, you wouldn't believe it was scripted. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin. Oh, this is going to be painful. And here is the original pixelated pineapple production logo, which was a song from my old band, Jet Set Liars Adventures of Pookie Bear. And here we go, the original ADHD look. I don't know why I had the cat ears, because I had that for the first DS video and also this one. And I don't know why I was playing an unrelated game altogether, because I think what I was intending to was having some kind of original cold opening with each episode, but I instantly dropped that. And I don't really swear that much at all. And this is the original intro, which I stopped using after this episode, unfortunately. Not intentionally, but I started to use my own editing skills. They got better over time, and I decided to make my own intro, which my friend Jason Dilemma let me use one of his songs for a couple of episodes, and then I decided to use Supersonic Racing. And it's weird that I decided to film in my dining room slash kitchen as opposed to my usual room, which I did in the last episode. But I don't know what I was thinking. That's the problem. I don't know what I was thinking with a lot of this in hindsight. But I think that kind of adds to that your beginning as a channel kind of charm, that you're not in the best quality. I mean, in the camera I had, I think was pretty outdated even for 2013 YouTuber standards. I still have that camera still somewhere, and I thought about filming like a kind of like a kind of like a tribute video going back to the beginning. And this here was something that was inspired by JonTron in Classic Game Room, where they would hook up various consoles in different ways that they can't be hooked up in real life. Say, like, put a 32X into a Super Nintendo, or a, you know, something weird like that. And this begins the first review. Wow. And one thing I'm really ashamed to admit was, and I still kind of do this with current episodes now, I was heavily reading from a script. Like, I make a script for every episode, but I usually improvise. I don't use it as a script per se, but I just use it as a guideline, as my friend Josh would say. Because some people can read off of a script just fine, but to me, I feel like unless you're really good with voice acting or so, it will sound like you are reading from a script. And for me, like, oh my goodness. And it's a funny thing, I actually don't own the manual for this game, but I want to someday. Oh, look at that pacing right there. Look at that pacing. Oh, those horrendous jump cuts. You could tell for some reason my plaid shirt looks like it's pink in this, with the lighting. I mean, I would like a pink, a pink plaid shirt. I mean, if anybody is selling one. Just for the fun of it. I mostly rock red and blue, but I'd be willing to try out different colors as the series goes on. But yeah, during this first episode, I was directly reading from a script, which is actually a reason why I was facing the way I was during most of the shots where I'm on screen. And yeah, I don't really have a foul mouth these days. To me, I don't sound. There's something off about me swearing. Like besides the fact that I work in education, so it's a good thing I don't swear anymore in my videos. But hearing me swear just sounds very unnatural for some reason. And considering like most people who know me, it's like I'm not. I don't have the best mouth out there, especially when playing games. But the way I'm talking in this video just completely comes off as unnatural. But but on to Noid, and right there it was supposed to be a zoom in. There was like supposed to be a zoom in right there, but my editing skills were just awful. I like to say I definitely improved since then. I mean, people say I have, but I am thoroughly not convinced otherwise. But it's been a while since I've actually fully played this game. Like, I don't necessarily hate Noid at all, despite what it comes off as in this game. And also, that was the I think that was, I forgot the name of that controller I was using. I was unable to find my regular NES controller while filming these scenes for some reason, and I brought out this it's not Hori. It's I think it's like a Hudson Soft controller, which also has like rapid fire on it. It's a really good and like really good controller. It's like it's built like the Famicom one, but it feels pretty solid. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That pacing. Andy, why did you suck back then? Why did you suck back then? And the thing is that still to this day I cannot get past this level. Like to me, I can understand, some games being difficult and all that, but with that, is that muffins next to me? It's like I'm sorry to get distracted, but it looks like a container of muffins sitting right next to me, and like honestly, this is not that bad of a game. I mean, it's definitely not good at all, but there's definitely worse games that especially on the NES, and worse games that Capcom have came out with. Fighting Street is one example of that, which I think might be my least favorite Capcom title by far. I know some people will disagree, but that's my opinion. And this was a result of me not knowing how to end this episode. And I did not go for nachos that day. But now I just use a regular outro for all my videos. And the Nintendo was I think that's what it was called, was a site I was trying to be a part of. But they definitely let me use their logo at a point. So that was the first episode of Remember This, though it wasn't called Remember This at the time. But I count it as such. So, my apologies to everybody for sitting through that, and because I want to apologize to myself for sitting through that. What a long way I have come. So yeah, thank you guys for sitting through this commentary, and I hope to see you in the next one. Later.